Hello, Debrix here, back from another video. Today we have the Lego Spider-Man Monster Green Goblin versus Monster SpiderMan Mech review. So in this review we have two minifigures, two sets. We'll go over the instructions. I don't have the boxes anymore. I had to toss those out on vacation. But other than that, let's get into it. Let's start off with the Spider-Man Mech. This mech is really nice. I like how this looks. You can angle the spider tendrils up and down. You can move his arms up all the way. You can move them 360. You can bend the you can bend the arm at a 90-degree angle for the most part. It is hindered by this piece right here. You can bend the fingers up and down because they're on clip hinges. You do get an exclusive print right here that's kind of like mechanical with a spider eye in here, which is really cool. These are monster mechs, so that's pretty cool. I mean, Funko did the same thing, like roughly, with their monster mechs, but this is way cooler, I'd say. Then the feet are just, like these, they're roughly the same. They're kind of a mix of, they look like the Thanos mech feet, which I will review once I get all the sets, and the Ghost Rider mech. And that's just the mirrored on the opposite side. You can open this up, and you do get Spider-Man inside. I will go over him after these mechs are reviewed. But yeah, this is pretty simple. I do like the blues and reds. It looks really, really nice. I do like how this looks. It looks very nice and, elegant. But yeah, let's get on to the minifigure. In the set, you get the 2021 or 2022 arm-printed Spider-Man. This is the exact same from the Ghost Rider attack set. Ghost Rider versus Carnage set. But the only thing different about this compared to the Dr. Octopus mech is the legs. You get no dual molded legs for this for some odd reason. But you do get very nice arm printing, but it is kind of dark. But other than that, it's just your average Spider-Man print on the head and the torso that is comic based. But other than that, that's basically, you just get plain blue legs. Let's move on to the next mech. Next mech here we have is the Green Goblin Mech. As you can see here, starting off, we have this tail thing, where it's a continuation of his hat. You can angle it however you would like. You have these stud blasters right here. You just push this down and it'll fire off. I don't know where my extras are, so I'm not going to fire it off. The articulation is the same as Spider-Man's, just more flexible, because this is a thinner mech. You do get the thinner style of feet. Spider-Man had the wider style of feet. You get two cheese slopes to make his toes, or whatever it's called, his jester feet. I don't know what it's exactly called. You have an eye in the middle with some Green Goblin stuff in it, which looks really nice. This is a print, not a sticker. Same with that other one. It was a print, not a sticker, compared to like Doc Ock's. And you have these very nice, I think these are made with new plastic, but like, you have these hard plastic, rough for the most part, rougher on the bottom part and softer on the top part. Plastic, like, these were originally like rubbery for the fingers, the claws, but now they're like really nice and really sharp. I like those. You have really good articulation, a really nice minifigure. Some cheese slopes right here, some curvature pieces, and you are using the newer style, the 2022 style of, mechs, where they had like one, then another one, but it is kind of at an angle a little bit, but you can barely tell. But other than that, it's a really good mech. I highly recommend it. Let's move on to the minifigure. Alright, so this Green Goblin minifigure is the same roughly from the Daily Bugle and the Spider-Man layer. The only exception is that it doesn't have any leg printing, but it still looks really, really good for the most part, except for the legs. You do have really nice belt printing for his straps and his belt. I like his chainmail or metal right here, and his ripped up cloak. On the back, you have some very nice printing. For the continuation, it's just roughly the same thing as the front side. It's just like the front side's more ripped. His face is the 2021 Green Goblin face, where you have like two sides. You have one where he's really, really happy. Well, not happy, where he's laughing, and one where he's really, really angry at Spider-Man. You do have his Green Goblin helmet piece, still molded in purple and lime green. Not lime green, but medium green. Or light bright green. I really don't know the exact color, but yeah. Really nice minifigure. Let's move on to conclusion and ratings. Alright, for this set, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. This is a really good set in my opinion. Like, this is really, really good. If you don't have a Spider-Man, I mean, it's not as good as the Doc Ock one. But there's flaws in that mech, but this one's more stable and structurally sound. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, these are like really stronger, really more, they're more structurally sound. And like the minifigures are good. You get a decently hard minifigure to get with Green Goblin. Spider-Man's pretty common. But yeah, if you can find this set, I highly recommend it. I think it's Walmart or Target, well, Walmart exclusive. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I should have some Ninjago reviews coming out soon. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Alright, Future Dead Bricks here. Just got done editing it. Basically, here are the instructions. You got one specifically for Green Goblin. Here you have the set number 76219. Like it was Spider-Man, Marvel, Spider-Man right here, and the Green Goblin Mech. And this one's exactly the same, except it has Spider-Man on it instead of Green Goblin. It's legit the same thing, except this one has a QR code. Other than that, and I think this set came with 100 to 195 pieces. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.